Hi, I'm Phil from Driftworks and this is my LP640 project. In the last episode you saw us kind of tying up the final pieces of the suspension, the knuckles and the steering arms. This is the conclusion to that basically, the lead up to the point where you see it sitting now. So as usual, we've done lots of talking, measuring, changing our mind about 7 times.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, basically to get this right, the shock position right is extremely important here, but we've come up with a really nice plan. We're using a Nitron coilover that I've got off a Z4M. It's the rear of a Z4M coupe, and it just so happened to be kind of the perfect length and size to use the narrow 60mm ID springs, and it will also fit the hydraulic lift from the KW kit that I've got, which is somewhere here. So my idea is that hopefully this will be able to be used and integrate into the standard Lamborghini hydraulic lift system. But yeah, getting this shock position perfect on the lower arm here is extremely important. So yeah, we've just done loads of calculations and measuring the exact stop point in full compression and droop, and yeah, we found a happy place for it. So Craig's now going to basically make some upstands for this shock point here onto the lower arm. We're quite tight here, so we've got to make sure we've got room for the spring because it goes through the top arm here, and it's got to, you know, have the correct clearance so that in travel it doesn't hit as well. But yeah, it's looking really promising, isn't it?
Yeah.
All you've got to do is just do some more welding.
Yeah. Well, we looked at using the KW Nitron bottom thing and that, which was I thought, oh, that'd be really nice. But then because it's at an angle and it's height, it would actually just be. Yeah, we actually would need to space it up quite high, which would then. So that was planned last night, but then that's changed. Yeah, as it does. Yeah. Sometimes actually having a sleep on it or having a bit of time.
We do it all the time, don't we?
Yeah. A better idea. So.
Yeah, obsess over something sort of while watching the TV at night and come in with a fresh mind, and then you're like, okay, we got this. We got this.
Yeah. So suspension's almost done now. So we're looking basically before we put the hub back on. We needed to work out the ABS side of it. Original wing, as you know, is way too big and interferes with most of the stuff in the hub now, particularly the top knuckle. So we found this 40-tooth reluctor wheel, same as the original one, but obviously smaller. We've managed to get the original ABS sensor inside the hub rather than poking through here onto the original one. We've actually managed to get it inside the hub and reading off the new wheel, which is now fitted onto what's left of the four-wheel drive. We're basically machining the CV hub off of that. Yeah. So now we have
magical, mate,
and it's tucked in, hidden out of the way. I mean, that bolt's going to be there as well, but that all fits in clears. And we have carefully just hooked up to the multimeter. So
nice wiring.
Yeah. So as it spin it,
and then just get around it.
So you can see if you spin it slowly and then faster. So it appears to be reading.
That is magical, mate.
So we had it in the lathe yesterday. We did a little video of it spinning up at different speeds to work out because the sensors, it has to be orientated in a particular way. You can't do it 90 degrees now. So on AC, on waveform, in theory, that should. Try and put it end on, but it doesn't seem. It does pick up, it's got a weak signal. So the teeth aren't big enough for us to put it end on, so we're going to have to put it in like that, but it has to be that orientation, so I'll make it fit.
Sweet.
Fingers crossed, that's another part of the puzzle done.
Almost running out of engine. No, I'm not going to curse it.
Yeah, no, it's not. So
yeah,
we can now mock all this back up. Bottom shock mounts.
We're almost ready for welding, aren't we? Almost.
Yeah, need to do the anti-roll bar link mount, and then we can pretty much put it together and try it.
Brilliant. It's that time. The scary time.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
So I know what you're doing. Tell everybody else.
Normally when you weld casting, the idea is to get them hot first. You know, particularly alloy, because we put a lot of heat here, it transmits really fast, so we try and warm it all up. And it welds better if it stops it, you know, moving around so much. I want to do like, you know, a little run here, tack here, and do it in stages rather than just full attack on it.
Yeah.
And then we've got webs to go in afterwards. That are all pre-cut. I'll weld these in up and let cool, then put them in afterwards, so it's all
again not pulling it about.
Yeah.
Excellent. Exciting.
Well, mine's got the program for these, so hopefully we won't need to get.
Has he got the program for my cast knuckles?
Wow. Well, we did look at making complete knuckles, didn't we?
Yeah.
But that was quite a lot.
Yeah, that was next level. Which, you know, down the line, you never know. But
yeah.
Is that it? You're about to throw that weld?
Yep. Proper gloves for this, because
yeah, it's going to get hot.
Yeah. We'll give it a good clean off the acetone and everything, so it should be okay.
Max power, yeah. Max burn.
Not well, fairly high, yeah. This should do it. If not, I've got a big Murex welder which I might, which is a big massive 3-phase one which I can use. But I think this one should do it. I'm not going to go too hard, too fat. You know, I'm going to try and build heat and that into it and do it that way. Try with big welder.
Okay. We've had the arms blasted and powder coated by our buddies at Speedwells. Just assembled with some copper slip for now. Rod ends. Yeah, they look superb. We did the anti-roll bar while we're there as well. You got that big boy out.
Yeah.
Going okay?
Yeah. It just took a bit of the casting, even though it's been shot blasted and that, there's getting a little bit of impurities, but now it's going fine, it's welding nice really.
Yeah.
Just unfortunately I haven't got anything to test the settings on, so it just took a little bit of
time too.
Goes and
yeah. Ooh, nice colour change on the slip.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah.
The other little welder will do it. It's right at the top end where that one's like the old faithful, but it's that welds most stuff.
Excellent.
So yeah, no, it's no, it seems fine.
Wicked.
Just doing it stage. You've done that, and then
throwing them webs in.
Yeah, it's not a water cooled torch, so I can only do.
You have to wait for a bit.
You have to wait a little bit between, which is fine. So I can prep the next bit and that. So.
Yep. No, that's good. I'm on a thieving exercise, stealing some wheels from our stock. I've been using a sample wheel that we've had laying around for a while to do all the front suspension mock-up. I've only got one of them, so I've just stolen a couple of the same wheel, M8R 10.5. They're 5x120s, so they're meant for BMWs. But they'll fit perfectly because that's what we've used to make it. You have to excuse the mess in here. Been doing a bit of post-track battle work on the E30 M3. If you haven't seen that video, go and watch it. It's chaos. So a bit of a big moment. We think we're about to move it off the ramp, maybe?
Move on to the
other ramp.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it still is a pretty big moment because look, there's loads of stuff there. So Craig and I have spent nearly 2 days now basically getting this all set up correctly, correctly shimming stuff so it's got the right clearance to go through the A-arm there, so we've got the correct clearance for the wheel at the back of the at the firewall here at the back, so we've got the correct camber, so we've got the correct caster, correct toe nearly. There's just so much to adjust in something like this, especially because we've made every single part of it, and then we've also changed, so we've got the Nitron coilover, which is what I found off my Z4M, which is a Sherma Racing Nitron coilover. It's got the KW HLS lift in it. We've got Driftworks CS2 coilover springs on it because we needed to go up a bit. Those are 9Ks and we need them to be stiffer, need them to be a lot firmer than they are still. But yeah, basically what this has now given us the opportunity to do is get it off this ramp, put it on a 4-poster over there and do a really basic alignment on it, just to make sure that we've got everything in the right place before it goes to Gaz's for the bodywork, because we don't want him working off incorrect alignments basically. How long's it been?
Weeks.
It's got to have been a month, hasn't it?
Weeks and weeks, probably. Yeah.
At least I would have thought, yeah. Escalated a little bit this, didn't it?
It certainly did. Yeah.
That's not like one of my projects at all. Yeah, it's fine. Don't need. Not even getting out of that. Yeah, it's obviously it's on the wood at the back, so it's pointing down a fair bit. That is.
Ben on that carpet split is underneath that.
Yeah. I can roll it back off the wood.
That's low.
Yeah. So you get that level. 111 centimetres.
What's that in inches?
It's no good. It's GT40 still lower.
Yeah. That's what I was going to do.
Yeah. So it's 43.5 inches.
Roof chop.
Yeah. Looks mad though. Unfortunately there's no startup to move it onto the other ramp because if you look here, this is the new lift system and it's not plumbed in properly yet because we're going to have to replace these springs again. So yeah, we didn't want to do the final bit of plumbing and we didn't want to fill it full of litres of hydraulic fluid only to have to remove it again and have it spill everywhere. So unfortunately we're going to have to push. We've enlisted the help of a Starkey. He looks like he can push nowadays, eh?
Mass moves mass. Oh, slow.
So the wing isn't properly mounted.
It's still mountable than your things. That's not plastic.
Yeah, so you can probably push it down. So tell me when I can swing out.
Come on. Give everything. Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, it's nice to see it on its feet again, isn't it? Sweet. This is about the only time Craig's alignment gear is any use on any of my cars, when there's no wing.
No, I have got the new low arms for.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, that's a slight improvement. It still wouldn't go on. just making Craig level his ramp. He loves it.
Okay. It's like bang right in the middle, so.
Oh yeah.
So we've got 2.5.
2.5 is what we're aiming for, so if it's that, I'm happy.
No, it's just over 2.5,
oh, okay.
which is perfect.
Lovely.
I'm happy with that.
So now just a quick toe check.
Yeah.
My current seat. So we can lock off the steering. Still looks good.
Yep.
Excellent. Well, that's awesome. We've got, in theory, working suspension. We've got all the travel. Everything's mounted securely. Everything's strong. We've just aligned it. We've got exactly the alignment that we want. So I couldn't really ask for more. This guy, he's a genius. And quite capable as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed, give us a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more. My personal Instagram is philmorrisondw, which is where a lot of this stuff is kind of released before it makes its way into a big complicated YouTube episode. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
At Driftworks, we've helped over 50,000 happy customers since 2004. Our huge online parts store is simple to use, with superb shipping rates to anywhere in the world, and finance options available for UK customers. We live and breathe wheel fitment, so if you have any questions about your own car or any of our products before placing an order, please drop us an email at shop@driftworks.com or give us a call. Thanks for watching.